Okay, hi guys. Okay, I do want to make sure that everything is on. So we're building a studio in here, and so I wanted to shout out to this one girl who is a Chris Brown fan, like a super Chris Brown fan. So they're basically the Team Breezy. I'm not Team Breezy whatsoever. You can call me Team Brown. I prefer Brown because the Breezies are like, there should be a section of the fans, because a section of the fans are the ones that are bullies. They bully like other fans that have mental issues, and they're responding to to Chris Brown's music. They're responding to his words, like everything that he's saying. Like, they're basically doing what he's asking them to do. They're basically doing what they're supposed to do, assuming the position. But the Breezy fans don't understand that, and they're being haters. So I'm not for that. Like, they're trying to act like this girl is crazy. This girl is not crazy. She knows what she's doing. If she can build a GoFundMe page, if she's reading the Bible, she is being operated by the power of God in so many different ways. And she's also like an angel to me, because she's like a defense mechanism where, like, I don't want to go to any of Chris Brown's concerts if he's going to allow his fans to attack people with mental issues. If the security guard is not tight, if everybody is just booing, like, people boo and there's nothing you can do with that. But I would never want to go to a place where I don't feel safe, and I know exactly how she feels. So God bless her, and I'm going to show you guys a lot of the video. First, let me show. So this is what I want you to do. I mean, it's not what I want, but what you should do. If you are a Chris Brown fan, definitely assume the position, because he needs you to catch him. He's probably stuck in a label that once you sign a contract, you basically can't really come out unless you it depends on how long the contract is or whatever. So Chris Brown has a dream of building a studio. So basically he probably can't right now because he's too busy, and he's worked so hard that he cannot really he hasn't gotten a chance to take care of his mental health. He needs you to be the singer, the responder to his music, handle the fans. A lot of the fans are like, it's not my responsibility to take care of fans, but my thing is just to take care of the ones that do suffer from mental issues, and they're definitely doing their best to basically respond to the man that they love. Like me being a Chris Brown fan, I don't know how long that's gonna last, because if I don't feel like he's defending his fans with mental issues, I don't think he's the kind of guy that I really want to be a part of. I don't want to crew up with somebody that I feel like is just taking money from the community but not giving back into the community the way he's supposed to. And your number one fans are the ones that are the most like you, because Chris Brown suffers from bipolar disorder. So what you're going to need to do is build a studio. Now, I know that's hard, but definitely a GoFundMe page is a great start. If you move to California, California is expensive. There is a price to pay to living in California, because a lot of people come to California to follow their dreams, and they end up homeless because you need a support system. When you don't have a support system, someone to pay your rent, someone to help you with housing, you're going to end up sleeping on the street or sleeping in your cars or hopping from house to house. You're going to end up probably being a prostitute, because a lot of guys do FWP, meaning they want you to live with them for sexual favors, or in exchange for being just a spouse, or like someone that could be their person, right? So those are things you have to think about when following your dreams, because it takes a lot. And it's not like anybody just wants to let just anybody live with them, because it's risky just letting strangers live with you. So we're going to build this studio. We had already started, but a lot of this equipment is a lot cheaper. It's cheap, so it's like some of it is just little static keys. So we're gonna buy this super big. It's almost like, I think, $3,000. This super big studio thing that I got that I saw on Amazon. Definitely going to invest in that. And like, as you can see, it's really hard to find the right connections, get the right speakers. Got this JBL speaker for $500 on Amazon, which works really well, because then until I can get everything that I need to actually use my studio mic and actually have build a perfect studio in here. Like, so far I got the Mac. That's what you need. You need Apple. I mean, it's not you could start where you can, but Apple everything, like, that's what you need, because Apple has a great security system. You're going to need cameras. You're going to need more than one iPhone. I mean, I have the latest iPhone 15 Pro Max, and that's the best one. So you want to build your credit, get self, so you can be able to build your credit And when you build your credit, you can actually do finance on your iPhones, etc., etc. So that way you can stay up to date with the latest iPhone and have the latest, like, you know, perks that come with that iPhone. So yeah, so having a tripod, everything, like all my mirrors are messed up right now because I definitely do need to get some Windex and just wipe things down. But we switched everything up, and yeah, so we're super excited. So I want this lady to know that she is loved and cared for, because I feel like I'm that kind of person. Just Chris Brown says in a lot of his music, I want you to love me like you're crazy. So when these fans come out and they're like acting like they're crazy, it's like, it's because that's what he's asking for. Because Chris Brown also is a crazy person. As you can see, he beat up Rihanna, who I don't know if I strongly believe. I believe that he did because of the things that he says, but I don't know exactly. Like, Jay-Z could have easily beat up Rihanna. Like, I don't know the issue. Like, Jay-Z, like, people like big bosses know how to cover up crime so well, especially when they have money. They'll pay you and make deals just to make you take their place instead of them taking the fall, you know? So it's a lot of the things. They did that with Chris Brown, but I don't doubt that Chris Brown did that, but I also feel like there's a lot more to the story than is being told to the world. So we're going to show you about what we're going to show you everything about so let's go back to make sure you, when you get your iPhone, you operate your Face ID, because so I don't like how this girl was making fun of the, like, I don't like I know you do, I appreciate the information, but I feel like they were like, they're calling them stalkers. Don't confuse a fan by a stalker. A stalker is like somebody that's gonna come and knock on your door and things like that. And yeah, fans can become stalkers, but I don't see this woman being a stalker because everything she's doing is online. Like, you get what I mean? And so a stalker is going to come knocking at your door, but it's not like they can get to Chris Brown's door. And then this girl talking about, oh, she was all in his face with the camera. She wasn't all in his face with the camera. She was focused on recording his face. Guess why? Because why would she focus on recording everybody else? When I go to a Chris Brown concert or my favorite celebrity's concert, I want to see my favorite celebrity. I don't give a shit about seeing the fans. I don't care about the dancers. I don't care about anybody else. I want to see the celebrity. Okay, that's who I paid for, and that's who invited me. And so a lot of these, they think they're smart, but they're not.
Breezy is hating on her so much and bullying her online. I'm gonna give you all the details and give you all.
Hey man, I don't know what's in my music. But we got some of the crazy. I got some of the craziest stuff in the world, man.
Angela Rutherford, aka
and Chris Brown, don't forget, you're a pretty crazy stalker yourself, because we've seen you stalking your girlfriends, your ex-girlfriends on camera. So yeah, don't make it sound so bad, because I don't think this, and Angela, her name is Angela, and I don't think in her situation she's a stalker. I think she's a fan like everybody else. She's just really stepping up to the plate better than everybody else, and like other people are not doing.
Chris Brown's alleged stalker.
Doing what other people are doing.
Explaining what is going on with her and why social media and Team Breezy is hating on her so much and bullying her online. I'm going to give you all the details, and
I'm not Team Breezy, because a lot of people are saying that Team Breezy is hating on her. I'm definitely going to change that. Wherever you see Team Breezy, that was before I realized how hateful Team Breezy and how ignorant they are. And I don't want to be a part of any ignorance.
Give you also a little bit about her, and maybe it'll help you understand why Angela may be this way and what's going on with her. Now, I've combed through hours and hours of Angela Rutherford's live streams to kind of get a background about her and fill out maybe why she's acting this way. Now, let's get into this crazy ride. Make sure you strap in because it's a little bit of a long one. But before we go any further, my name is Amber, and this is Amber Say, where I make videos about all kinds of interesting topics. Now let's get into it. Chris Brown posted this post, and it's kind of set out the whole online bullying thing towards Angela. So Chris Brown posted this.
Dancer, the one that Beyonce fired, she finally have a chance. She was been mad since February, and Chinese New Year was wearing red.
And wait, real quick, Chris Brown posted this. So Chris Brown got Chris Brown's attention So to be continued. See you in the next video.